What's up, friends? Welcome to SPDM TV. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I watch a lot of TV. We talk about various TV topics, reviews, and general appreciation of TV, past and new. You can follow me on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and Serialized at MLHilty2452 to see what all I'm watching. This week, the Emmys are coming up. So let's go ahead and do some predictions for the Emmys. So this year, the Emmys is going to be on September 15th. And I've seen a pretty good amount of the shows. So let's go ahead and see what we can do to try to predict what all is going to either potentially win or kind of just give you my thought process about what I wish would win. So we'll start with the best limited series, and we're not going to do directing or writing or guest spots. Well, maybe we'll do guest spots. We'll see. I'm not going to do short form, reality, variety, any of that stuff either, because I don't watch a whole lot of those. So let's start with Best Supporting Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. Our nominees are Jonathan Bailey for Fellow Travelers, Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer, Tom Goodman Hill for The Baby Reindeer, John Hawkes for True Detective Night Country, Lamorne Morris for Fargo, Lewis Pullman for Lessons in Chemistry, Treat Williams for Feud, Capote versus the Swans. The only one I haven't seen is Fellow Travelers. So Jonathan Bailey, for all I know, he could have given a great performance, but I have not seen it yet. So let's just go ahead and skip that one. But for the sake of this, let's look at the other nominees. So two I'm going to eliminate right off the bat is Lamorne Morris for Fargo, and I think John Hawkes for True Detective Night Country. I think both of them are fine performances, but the other four kind of stand out a little bit more. Uh, I think I'm also going to eliminate Lewis Pullman for Lessons in Chemistry. Personally, I would probably pick him to win, maybe as a dark horse, because I loved Lessons in Chemistry, but I just don't think that there's any momentum since it came out late last year, and I have a feeling that nobody remembers it. So that leaves the three other possible options, which is Treat Williams for Feud versus Capote versus Swans, Tom Goodman Hill for Baby Reindeer, and Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer. I'm going, so this is tough because Treat Williams died last year, so that would be he was pretty great in that, but I don't think he's going to win, which leaves Tom Goodman Hill for Baby Reindeer and Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer. And if I was a betting person, there's a lot of Robert Downey Jr. momentum right now, just because he just won the Oscar, or he didn't just win the Oscar, but he won the Oscar for Oppenheimer this year. So I'm gonna go with Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer, but it would not surprise me at all if Tom Goodman Hill won for Baby Reindeer because he was just devastating in Baby Reindeer. He's just despicable in that. So my my official pick, Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer. My backup pick, Tom Goodman Hill for Baby Reindeer. Lewis Pullman is my dark horse slash who I actually want to win. All right. Moving along, let's go with Best Supporting Actress in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. We've got Dakota Fanning for Ripley, Lily Gladstone for Under the Bridge, Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer, Aja Naomi King for Lessons in Chemistry, Diane Lane for Feud, Capote versus Swans, Nava Mao for Baby Reindeer, and Kaylee Reese for True Detective Night Country. Now, I haven't seen Under the Bridge and I haven't seen Ripley. I've seen everything else though. And with all due respect to Nava Mao and Aja Naomi King, who I think are worthy and amazing picks, this is Jessica Gunning's award to lose. She is haunting as Martha in Baby Reindeer. So I don't see a whole lot of scenarios where Jessica Gunning doesn't win this. So she's my official pick. She's also my personal pick with Nava Mao for Baby Reindeer as my potential dark horse for that. I don't see a whole lot of scenarios where it could be anybody else. Next, let's go Outstanding Actor in a limited series or limited or anthology series or movie. We've got Matt Bomber for Fellow Travelers, Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer, John Hamm for Fargo, Tom Hollander for Feud, Capote versus Swans, and Andrew Scott for Ripley. Same logic here I'm gonna go with Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer. I think it's such a personal story for him that I don't see a scenario where he doesn't win. I would throw some bones potentially to John Hamm for Fargo because he was just chilling in Fargo. So dark horse would probably be Andrew Scott for Ripley. So my official pick is Richard Gadd, Baby Reindeer. He's also the one I want to win, with Andrew Scott being the dark horse. Outstanding lead actress in a limited or anthology series or movie. We got Jodie Foster for True Detective Night Country. Brie Larson, Lessons in Chemistry, Juno Temple for Fargo, Sofia Vergara for Griselda and Naomi Watts feud, Capote versus the Swans. Uh, my heart wants to pick Brie Larson for Lessons in Chemistry. I don't think she's going to win. And given the limited amount that I know about the Emmys, it's a toss up for me right now between Juno Temple for Fargo and Jodie Foster for True Detective Night Country. And I think for the Emmys, which is pretty traditional and a pretty traditional awards body. I'm going to go. Nope, never mind. Okay, I'm going to go my official pick, Juno Temple for Fargo. I think between her performance in Ted Lasso, I think it's her time. So I'm going to go with Juno Temple for Fargo, with Jodie Foster as the backup pick, and then Brie Larson as the one that I actually want to win. All right, let's try outstanding movie or outstanding television movie. Let's go. The nominees are Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie, Quiz Lady. Oh, they already announced it. Okay, whatever. Fine. I guess it was Quiz Lady. Okay, fair enough. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Finally, let's go. Outstanding limited or anthology series. We've got Baby Reindeer, Fargo, Lessons in Chemistry, Ripley, and True Detective Night Country. Baby Reindeer all the way. I feel like Baby Reindeer is riding the same momentum as Beef did last year. So I'm going to go with Baby Reindeer. My heart wants Lessons in Chemistry to win. I don't see a whole lot of scenarios where it does. So Baby Reindeer all the way for that. Let's move on to the comedy side. We'll do fine. Let's do the guest actress. Guest actress side, we'll go. Oh, they already awarded these. Okay. Never mind. This works out in my favor. Okay, so Jamie Lee Curtis and John Bernthal, a one for The Bear, which means this feels pretty easy to pick everything. So, best supporting actress in a comedy series. We've got Carol Burnett for Palm Royale, Liza Colon Zayas for The Bear, Hannah Binder for Hacks, Janelle James for Abbott Elementary, Cheryl Lee Ralph for Abbott Elementary, and Meryl Streep for Only Murders in the Building. I would actually love it if Hannah Einbinder one for Hacks. I don't think she's going to, though, because that episode of The Bear with Liza Colon Zayas, where it shows kind of a little bit more of her backstory, I think was the best episode of the year of this most recent season. So I'm going to go with her as my pick, with Hannah Einbinder as the one that I want to win, and maybe a sleeper dark horse pick. Moving on to outstanding supporting actor in a comedy series. We've got Lionel Boyce for The Bear, Paul W. Downs for Hacks, Ebon Moss-Bachrach for The Bear, Paul Rudd for Only Murders in the Building, Tyler James Williams for Abbott Elementary, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. And considering what I know about the Emmys, that they like to just continually award shows that or award performances that are pretty straightforward, pretty on brand with the ones that they've awarded before. I'm gonna go with Ebon Moss-Bachrach for The Bear for this, even though I think Tyler James Williams' performance in this most season of Abbott Elementary was outstanding. So I were oh, if I were voting on stuff, or if I were giving away the award, I would choose Tyler James Williams, because I think Ebon Moss-Bachrach, as much as he's great in that season of The Bear, I also think he's took a little bit more of a back seat than I'd like to see for an awards contender. So I'm gonna go with Ibon Bachrach from The Bear as my official pick, and then my dark horse slash sleeper pick, the one that I prefer was, oh God, what's his name again? Tyler James Williams for Abbott Elementary. Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. This might be the closest one to a toss-up that we have, because we've got Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary, Io Edebiri for The Bear, Selena Gomez for Only Murders in the Building, Maya Rudolph for Loot, Jean Smart for Hacks, and Kristen Wiig for Palm Royale. Phew. This one's going to be tough because it's really between Quinta Brunson, Io Edebiri, and Jean Smart. And Io Edebiri was Best Supporting Actress last year, and I think they finally moved her up to Best Lead Actress this year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Okay, so Io Edebiri was the Best Supporting Actress last year. She's moving up to the Best Lead Actress. Okay, this is going to be tough, but I am going to go with I'm gonna go with Jean Smart. She's won the award twice already. She was outstanding in this season of Hacks. So I'm gonna go Jean Smart because she kicks it into gear in a different level that I think deserves some recognition. But it would not surprise me if Io Edebiri from The Bear wins, and same thing with Quinta Brunson. But I'm gonna go Jean Smart from Hacks. Okay. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. We've got Matt Berry for What We Do in the Shadows, Larry David for Curb Your Enthusiasm, Steve Martin for Only Murders in the Building, Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, Jeremy Allen White for The Bear, and DeFaro Woon Atai for Reservation Dogs. And look, this is Jeremy Allen White's award, without a doubt. That doesn't change the fact that I'd love it if DeFaro Woon Atai for Reservation Dogs were to walk away with this, but it's Jeremy Allen White's award to lose. Finally, we'll go Outstanding Comedy Series. We've got Abbott Elementary, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, Only Murders in the Building, Palm Royale, Reservation Dogs, The Bear, and What We Do in the Shadows. And first thing I'm going to say, shout out to FX. 3 series on this. That's outstanding, and they're 3 of the better series in here, so good for them. With that being said, it's the Bear all the way, because the Bear is the Bear, you know? So, and the Emmys tends to just continually award shows, even if there is a slight decline in quality. This isn't to say that the Bear is demonstratively worse than the Bear season 3 is demonstratively worse than the Bear seasons 2 or 1, but that doesn't change the fact that the Bear is still an outstanding show, still deserving of the win. I would love it if Reservation Dogs got any type of love for this, but it's not going to. So, because this is its first nomination, because this is Hollywood and it's bullshit, but whatever. Okay. All right. Outstanding guest actress in a drama series was Michaela Cole. Ooh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, as Bev from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So that's cool. Looking at the other nominees, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Claire Foy. That's interesting. Okay. An outstanding guest actor, we got Mr. Carbonelli for Shogun, which yeah, I can see that. Okay. Moving on to the drama category, we've got Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. We've got Christine Baranski for The Gilded Age, Nicole Beret for The Morning Show, Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown, Greta Lee for The Morning Show, Leslie Manville for The Crown, Karen Pittman for The Morning Show, and Holland Taylor for The Morning Show. I don't understand how all these people got in for The Morning Show. That either shows the shallowness of the category, or shows that the morning show is really good at, I guess, pitching or not pitching all this stuff, but getting the most out of the people who are what am I trying to say? Uh, they're really good at campaigning. That's what I'm trying to say. So the morning show is either uh, really good at campaigning or it shows the shallowness of this category. It's probably a combination of both, but it still doesn't change the fact that Elizabeth Debicki is the incumbent winner, but she is also my pick and the one that I want to see win because the last couple parts of The Crown for the first half with her performance as Diana and just the aftermath of everything that happens in her death. Spoiler, I guess. No, I'm going to scratch that. But uh, after Princess Diana's death, kind of just the effect that everything had on that. So I think it's got the real world emotional pull. So I'm going to go with Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown. Outstanding supporting actor. We have Tadanobu Asano for Shogun, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, Mark Duplass for The Morning Show, John Hamm for The Morning Show, Takahiro Hira for Shogun, Jack Loudon for Slow Horses, and Jonathan Pryce for The Crown. One thing I will say is that I'm so happy that Slow Horses is finally getting some Emmy recognition because Slow Horses is an outstanding show. I love it. With that being said, I would love it if Tadanobu Asano from Shogun would win it. I also think he's the most deserving of it. I originally thought that Shogun was going to clean up everything in the best limited series catalog or categories, but since it got renewed for another season, FX pushed it to the drama series, and I think this is going to be the first of many awards that Shogun is going to win. So Tadanobu Asano for Shogun is my pick for best or outstanding supporting actor in a drama series. I wouldn't sleep on John Hamm for the morning show because that's also a little bit on the uh, real world side as well because he's pretty much Elon Musk to a T. So, outstanding lead actress in a drama series. We've got Jennifer Aniston for The Morning Show, Carrie Coon for The Gilded Age, Maya Erskine for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Anna Sawa for Shogun, Imelda Staunton for The Crown, and Reese Witherspoon for The Morning Show. There is nothing that I am more certain about in this. Well, maybe with the exception of Jeremy Allen White winning for Best Actor in a Comedy Series, but I think I'm even more certain of this that Adasawa for Shogun is going to win because she's the most deserving. She's the one I want to win. She just gives a devastatingly great performance in Shogun. So that's going to be my pick. No notes there. Adasawa for Shogun. Outstanding lead actor in a drama series. We've got Idris Elba for Hijack, Donald Glover for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Walton Goggins for Fallout, Gary Oldman for Slow Horses, Hiroyuki Sanada for Shogun, and Dominic West for The Crown. In any other year, I would think Walton Goggins would have a real shot for Fallout because what you think is kind of just a one note character is the ghoul. You get a lot more nuance and you get a lot more backstory than one would expect. So I think Walton Goggins is going to be my dark horse pick, but Hiroyuki Sanada for Shogun was just masterclass in acting. So I'm gonna go with him as my official pick with Walton Goggins as my backup pick. Plus, I do want Hiroyuki Sanada for Shogun because I think Shogun deserves all the awards, all of them, including this last one, which is Outstanding Drama Series. Nominees are Three Body Problem, Fallout, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, The Crown, The Gilded Age, and The Morning Show. And Shogun is my official pick because it's Shogun. Shogun is the best show of the year, without a doubt. Give a shout out, I guess, to Fallout, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and The Crown. But I don't understand how Three Body Problem got in here. But I guess looking at all of these shows, I guess Netflix got The Crown in, but I don't know how Three Body Problem got in here. But with that being said, Shogun is my pick. It's the one I want to pick with Fallout as hey, attaboy for getting in for that. So those are my picks for the Emmys 2024. What are you picking this year for the Emmys? Let me know in the comments below, or email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com, or comment on any of our social media links and see how many we all got together. So that would be great. That's going to do it for this episode of SPDM TV. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew, wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website, soon to be out, at spdmcrew.com. Shout out to HiFlyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any need for marketing, logo, or brand standards, contact them at HiFlyerCreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM Crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, happy watching, friends.